gives me love, 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 crazy loving. She gives me love, 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 crazy love, breakfast with Bob.
Poncho, man. Thank you, buddy. We are presented by ES Sports Nutrition, Cliff Bar, Timex, Roca, Tanya Puta Resort, Rudy Project, Slow Twitch, Caroline Steffen joins us, Zena, the Princess Warrior. How are you?
I'm really, really well, thank you. Thanks, Bob.
Are you enjoying your time here on the island? You've become like a local.
Yeah.
How long you been here?
Forever. It feels like forever. I was hiding in the hinterland. Yeah, I was up in Waikoloa Village for a couple of weeks and just moved in the other day.
So talk about consistency here. 2010 second, then 11 was fifth, then second, fifth. You've never been worse than fifth here. So talk a little bit about what works for you on this island.
It's actually really hard to tell because every single year was very different to me.
Yeah.
But I was still always able to show a consistent, strong race.
Right.
So I think I'm just really strong in go with whatever I get on that race day. I'm definitely okay with the heat. As people know, I like the heat and like to race in the heat. And I think the course suits me kind of. But I had really good races, like back in 2010. I think that was my strongest year and best year by far. And then I had a really bad experience 2011, but still able to finish fifth. So I think where other people maybe crumble a bit more and get absolutely melted in energy lap, I maybe a tiny little bit stronger. That makes me finish always in a top spot somewhere.
So 2012 was a year that you're leading pretty close towards the end when Leanda went by. I mean, is that the one you look back on and go, that could have been my year?
Oh, to be honest, that still hurts. That really.
Thank you, Bob,
really
for bringing
hurts.
that up.
Yeah,
Thank
he's
you
like
very much.
stabbing me again.
Which one hurts more? Yeah, that one hurts pretty bad.
I mean, 63 seconds at the end.
Yes.
Over 9-hour race.
Yeah, 63 seconds. That's stopping for
Leanda,
bathroom. That's all sorts of stuff.
With 63 seconds, you can lose them anywhere.
Anywhere.
But Leanda did a amazing race, and we both got 4-minute penalty out there at the course.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Oh, I can't forget about that.
Yes. You got a penalty on the bike.
Yeah, 40k into the bike. Yeah.
That's hard when the top cyclists are getting penalties on the bike.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't want to get back to that story because,
That bothers you, yeah.
That really still hurts a lot because that wasn't, I don't want to get back to that thing. But, got 40k into the bike race. I got a penalty, and I think Leanda got one on the way home, and some other girls got one as well. I think that was the year of penalties out there.
Exactly. So when you're preparing for this year's race, when it's a pretty obvious thing, Miranda's going to run 250, and somebody needs to run 3 hours and gain, get 10, 12 minutes off the bike to win the race. And you certainly have the potential to run 3 hours here, don't you think?
Yeah. I mean, we talk about that since years. It's pretty easy. We get 10 minutes on Rini, we run 3 hours and we win.
Right.
If she runs a 250, that's pretty simple. But it's not that simple when you're out there.
when it's an 8-hour, 9-hour day.
Yeah, it sounds simple, but it's not. And Rini is just an amazing, strong runner. And I was really impressed last year when she was, I don't remember,
14
minutes back. And I actually saw her at the first turnaround, and she looked terrible, to be honest.
Yeah, really?
And I thought, this
is our day.
Yeah, that's our day. Is someone gonna grab that win? And all of a sudden, she just came really good and ran so strong and got a new record. So you never know out there. It's really, even 14 minutes seems to be not enough. So, but one day a girl gonna run 3 hours, and I think 3 hours that's fast enough to win. Yeah.
Do you train with that in mind? That I need to run 3 hours to win this race?
Yeah, definitely.
So this year you trained with that?
That's all I focus on since 2 years, because we saw like 3 years ago, that's what you have to bring, 3 hours. I mean, my ex-coach Brad always told me 3 hours is good enough. You don't have to run a 250. Other people can need a 250. You don't need a 250. You need 3 hours, and that's all you need. And I mean, I show in a half distance. I'm a good runner.
You're a really good runner.
I'm a really good runner. I ran a 218 again the other weekend, and if I just can hold it together for a marathon, and 3 hours, that would be fantastic.
Training with Chris McCormick, the 2-time champion, what has that done for you? How has that helped?
first of all, he gave me that joy back, doing what I'm doing, like the
Right.
sport. I lost that a little bit back in the days with with my ex-coach.
Yeah.
Not because of Brad. It was just
Sometimes you just sort of grow apart or whatever.
yeah, I just need a change. I need something new. And I asked Chris, and I was pretty sure he was too busy to look after an athlete like me and being a coach. And he was very excited to see he jumped in and said, "Yeah, of course, I really would love to help you out and start working together." And he just he gave me that love for that triathlon sport back, and that was a really important part to me 2 years ago. Just to enjoy myself again,
Right.
training and racing, and I think we definitely improved heaps in the swim again. I changed a couple of things in the pool.
Oh, you did, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm able again to swim with the top girls, and we definitely improved to run as well. So it's exciting. It's challenging sometimes.
Right, but you still love it.
Yeah, absolutely love it. Yeah.
Traveling the world. Now, family over here?
No one this year. No. My dad was here 2 years ago. He surprised me, but no, not this year.
Not this year. So take me back. There's not many people in the pro triathletes who were professional cyclists. Usually people come from swim and run. And obviously you were a great swimmer before you became a professional cyclist. But as a professional cyclist, what did you like about that? And how is triathlon different?
I think it's totally it's bike riding, but it's a totally different environment.
Team thing.
It's that team thing I didn't really enjoy. Working for other people all the time. I was training really hard, and then it wasn't.
Somebody else gets to put their arms up, come across the line.
To grab the win. And I got once the team gave me a opportunity. Said, "Okay, today we support you, and you're the leader.
Win.
Yeah, you can win." And I done it. I won the race, and after that I got really hungry. I was like, I want to win all the time. That's just how I am.
Of course, you like to win.
I really love training, but I like to win. That's just why I'm doing the sport.
Right.
And I wasn't able to do that in cycling, and there was also a problem with I still had to work because the income in cycling sport is pretty low, so there's not much money involved in the female sport.
Yeah.
So I still had to work half day and then train in the afternoon. That was just too hard. And then with all the travel we had to do, we've been racing nearly twice a week. Sometimes we had to go to all over Europe, travel around. And it's just it was really hard with the job I had back in Switzerland. And so I quit that and I went for triathlon because I was able to swim and had a cycling background too. And so the only thing I had to do is run.
So when you won your first race and you got to come across the line, you didn't have to let somebody else win on your own team. What did that feel like?
Oh, that feeling was amazing because actually the stage, like the last K, wasn't suit me absolutely not.
Yeah.
It was a hilly stage. It was uphill the last K, and it was a lot of twists and turns. And I was one of the bigger girls, so definitely not a climber. But and we had a leading pack of, I think it was 5 of us, and I was the only one from our team, of course. And then I saw just that massive hill, and I just knew somehow I have to get up first. And then I done it, and that feeling was just so. I still remember like it was yesterday. It was amazing, and I was like, I felt like that's exactly what I want. That's why I'm doing that sport.
How hard was it to become a runner, right? Because that's, I mean, like you said, you were a swimmer and a great cyclist. But learning to run, a lot of people can swim and run and learn to ride the bike.
Yeah.
But learning to run and becoming a good runner is hard.
Yeah, I still remember my first run I did. There was 1K out, and it turned around and 1K back.
That was it?
And it was sore for 1 week, yeah.
You did like a 2K run, you're like, I'll never do that again.
Yeah,
I'm done.
That was back in my swimming days. I had off season, and I thought I want to do something different and do a little bit of exercising. So I put my running shoes on and I started running, and after 2K, 1K out, 1K back, and I was back home and I was absolutely exhausted. Swimmers, they don't run.
No.
They just not built for running. And
cyclists certainly don't run.
And as I moved on as a cyclist, I wasn't allowed to run. So between swimming and cycling, I did a little bit of running. Just I started to really enjoy the run, especially in the Swiss Alps and forest. So I started just running, just without any plan, without any training, just ran because I started to really enjoy it. And when I start with cycling, they say you're not allowed to run. You can't run. You have to save your legs. And I wasn't allowed to swim either. So no swimming, no running, just riding my bike. And then
That gets old.
yeah, just got a bit bored.
What was your first triathlon?
So I did an Olympic distance race back in Switzerland,
Yeah.
but then after that I went straight into Ironman. So
Okay.
Ironman Zurich as an age group back in 2006. That was my.
And how'd you do?
I was pretty happy. I got I think I got second in my age group with a 9:58.
And that got you here as an age grouper.
Yeah, so they told me you're going to Hawaii, and I was like, "What the heck?
Really?
What the heck? What's happening in Hawaii?"
I was going over I've been doing this bike racing crap forever, and I'm just going to lousy hotel rooms in Belgium.
Yeah. So they told me, "Oh, you're going to Hawaii." I was like, "What? Why? What's going on in Hawaii?" It's, "Oh, the World Championship." I was like, "Oh, yeah." So I got here 2006, raced Hawaii as an age group,
And how'd you do?
I got third.
Third in your age group,
Yeah, with a 9:59.22.
which is sub 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I never finished. I always finished sub 10.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
every single Ironman I did. And I was, I think I was leading the swim and I was leading the bike, of course. And yeah, I got passed
Somebody
by
ran
two
a run.
girls in
Yeah.
a run. So, but I was absolutely, over the
So
moon.
at that point, from there to becoming a pro, did you turn pro right away?
I still remember when I was at the awards, I watched the pros on the stage and I promised myself one day going to return and I'm going to be on that stage
Yes.
as a pro.
Yes.
And I actually got a tattoo to remember me every single day.
Really?
Yeah, I got a tattoo back in Switzerland, 2007.
And what does it say?
It's a kind of a remember, like with Hawaiian flowers, and just to remember me want to go back to that place one day and being a pro, being up on a stage in a top 10.
So were you hiding this thing?
I can't show that one.
Had to ask. Come on.
Sorry, guys.
Nobody's watching. Come on, Caroline. So that flower basically reminded you that you wanted to get back here.
Yeah, pretty much every single day. When I saw that flower, I was like, oh yeah, I want to go back to that beautiful place. And
Now is the next time you came back? Oh, 10?
so the next time I came back, so I got qualified 2009, but I missed the roll down.
Oh, so they had the roll down to come here as a pro, but you didn't know about it.
No,
you were sort of zoned out.
I just totally missed it. So the whole focus was on that race in that was Ironman Australia.
Yes.
In Port Mac in 2009, and I finished. Chrissy Wellen got first, Rebecca Key got second, I got third.
You got third and would have qualified for this.
I would qualify. We had two spots, but Chrissy was the world champion, so she got qualified. So Becky and I got the spot, and I was just so happy after the race. I totally forgot to pick up the spot the next morning. So yeah, so we missed out 2009.
So they wouldn't let you race.
No, I missed the roll down.
So you come here for the first time as a pro in 2010.
2010, yeah.
And you get second first time out.
Yeah, so I was on the stage.
You were on the stage.
On the stage.
So you got rid of the tattoo on the flower. You got rid of
Still
that.
have it.
It still reminds you.
Yeah, I mean it's I really done the tattoo just to remember me of what's my goal, like
Yes.
where do I want to go, and yeah, I was really inspired by back in 2006 by those
Yes.
10 females on a stage, and 4 years later I was on the stage too, and
In second place, one spot away
Yeah, it
from
was second place. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was really
But
really
being
cool.
on the stage, that's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, you've had such a great career as a, with a two-time Ironman Europe champion, Challenge Roth, ITU long course. You've won so many big races. Is there one that sticks out as this is my favorite win as a triathlete?
Yeah, I would say that was Melbourne, Ironman Melbourne.
Yeah.
With a really, really fast time. It was at 8:35 back in 2012.
What was it about that? The fact that you went so fast?
I think the fact that it was so fast and the fact it was in Australia. Australia is home for me now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you live there.
And
Yeah.
I really love racing in Australia. And people, they treat me as an Australian as
Yes.
well. Even
Well, you're either an Australian or Hawaiian.
Yeah.
You're certainly not Swiss.
a little bit still.
No, that Swiss is that's gone. What would it mean to you to win this race?
Oh, as everyone knows, I mean, I won a lot of other races,
Yes.
and then that one is just still. I have
That's
to
the
tick
one.
that box. Yeah. What would it mean? I mean, that would
Would it mean another tattoo?
probably not.
One that we can see?
Just somewhere here, across
So
my
across your forehead
yeah.
would be good.
Yeah. No.
Arm.
Oh, that would just mean absolutely everything to me. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Good luck on Saturday.
Thank
We'd
you.
love to see you in this race. That'd be really, really
Thanks.
fun. You certainly have put in the hard yards to get this win.
Yeah, a lot of work goes into that, and
Yeah.
pretty sure all the other girls did their workout as well, and they yeah.
Love it. All right. Xena Princess Warrior has been our guest. We're presented by EA Sports. Cliff Bar, Timex, Roca, Tanya Putter Resort, Rudy Project, Slow Twitch, and Poncho Man.
Oh, she gives me love, 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 crazy loving. She gives me love, 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 love. Breakfast with Bob. Yeah.